We're going to make this look like, we're going to make this look like this. Not again. They said they fixed it. A GPU, the motherboard, the fans, the midlife crisis. Broken. I had to put all this back together again. God bless it. Guys, what's going on? As you can see, the GPU's taken apart, the motherboard semi-taken apart, backplate's off, shrouds off, fans are taken apart, midlife crisis is completely gutted. Well, there's a reason for that. We're going to paint it with Plasti Dip. All right, guys, so we're getting ready to paint all the components off of the computer here with this Plasti Dip. So what you want to do is, if you're in a cold environment, like me, I'm in my basement. I don't recommend doing this in the basement. I recommend doing this outside. Put your protective gear on, mask, glasses, and what have you. But it's like 35 degrees Fahrenheit up there right now, and there's no way we're going to be able to do this out there. One of the tricks to this stuff is, so if you notice, I've got a can sitting in a cup. Well, it's a cup of hot water. Best results is to heat it up first. Do not put it in the microwave. Do not put it in boiling water. I'm sure there's somebody out there that will just go do that. So I have to stress that a little bit. But it's been sitting in here for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to take it out, dry it off. I'm going to put another can in there for preparation. But when I do that, we'll move the camera and I'll start spraying. I'll do a few passes and then we'll just time lapse a lot of it. I also forgot a step, so make sure you shake this afterwards for about 2 minutes, okay? All right, so I'm going to put a light coat on here first. After you put the first coat in there, you're going to have to wait about 10 to 15 minutes per application. And this is probably going to take about 4 to 5 coats, maybe more. So what you're going to do is stay about 4 inches from the component that you want to paint. So what I do is stay about 4 inches from the component you want to paint, and don't do this. Do a slight, and then go over. You know, don't stop at the component. Go beyond it. So. All right, well, that's the first coat. So now what we gotta do is wait about 10 or 15 minutes. What that does is it lets it actually sit and bond to the components that you've sprayed. All right, guys, we're gonna move this upstairs, outside. I know it's cold out there, but there's some other things going on down here that I gotta attend to. So we're gonna throw this stuff outside, and while I'm waiting for stuff to dry, I'm gonna come back inside and attend to that. But we're still gonna videotape it, so let's go outside. Hopefully the finger works. God, he painted his PC. Alright guys, so you've noticed that I painted the midlife crisis. We did the motherboard, we did the GPU shroud, and we did the fans. I'm not going to sit here and recommend you guys doing this. Do it at your own risk. I will tell you though, it's not going to hurt your components whatsoever. Just let's get that out of the way right now. I'm sitting at 36, 35 C on my processor. I actually ran this hard for a week just to try to push it to see what it would do. Especially painting the motherboard, that's the biggest key. It's not hurting it. It's the temps stayed the same. There's nothing harmful with it. It's non-conductive. It peels off, so if you're afraid of it being permanent, it peels off. So if you have to RMA your components or whatnot, you can always just peel it off, send it in, repair, come back, and you're fine. Am I nuts? Yeah, I'm nuts because I probably shouldn't have done this first because I had no idea what I was getting into. There's very little video out there on this stuff when it comes to PC components. I think Linus did one, and there's a guy on here with a channel called IMMODERNATION. IMMODERNATION. He actually did one on his computer when he did the LCD panel for the side panel or what have you, or the side on his computer, and he used this stuff to paint it, and then I guess everybody said, oh my lord, you painted it, it's gonna run hot. Well, he did a second video, and I'll throw a link on his down below so you can watch that, on the temps and what have you. He's got one of those cool infrared deals that actually tells you what's the temperature is on a lot of these components, you know, before and after or whatnot. And I'm going to tell you, I've been running this for over a week hard and non-stop on, and I haven't seen one issue at all. So if you're worried about that, I do recommend not doing what I did and just go at it willy-nilly, because there's a lot of imperfections, and this thing is like everything else with painting. You know, there's, I wouldn't say hiccups or hang-ups, but I would suggest perfecting it before you do it. I went at it just balls to the wall, gung-ho, and said, oh, let's just paint it. Ugh. So there's some imperfections. I'm not a professional. This is the first time I did it, so yeah, I should have probably did it on something else to get the hang of how it works. But that's why I've got the channel. Let's just do it. Just do it like the Nike. Just do it. And like I said, it peels right off. So if I wasn't happy with it or whatnot, it peels off. All right, guys. Well, if you found this entertaining, funny, exciting, consider subscribing to my channel. There's more to come. I hope you found this more entertaining than educational, because this wasn't really one of those educational videos. It was one of those entertaining videos. All right, well, that's it for me. We thank you for watching, and have a good day. Gotta get this fixed.